This is for analysts, investors, and those who care to know what generative AI is doing to cloud computing. According to Synergy Research Group, global cloud infrastructure spend in the second quarter of 2025 was 98.8 billion US dollars, and that's a 25% growth year on year. Versus the same period last year. But interestingly, you're going to see that the hyperscalers, which is the AWS of Amazon, the Azure of Microsoft, and Google Cloud, makes up about 75.3% of this global cloud infrastructure spend. While the rest, cloud service providers, the platform as a service, and other minor cloud providers, takes up about 24.7% of this global spend. This is the revenue of each of them. Like you can see, AWS 30.9 billion, Azure 29.9 billion, and Google Cloud still crawling, takes about 13.6 billion, and the rest of them 24.4 billion. As interesting as that data is, I realized, what if I compute cloud revenue since the last 2 years? So I computed the cloud revenue since the third quarter of 2023 down to the second quarter of 2025. And I realized a consistent growth in cloud revenue since 2023. Even if you look back since 2019, there have been a consistent growth in AWS, GCP, and Azure. And this is relatively because of the demand for generative AI to date. Imagine what it's going to look like in the next 30 years or 40 years. And interestingly, you're going to see from this chart that cloud revenue is making up a huge part of the revenue for these hyperscalers, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, or Alphabet, as the case may be. But this is not the most interesting part of the chart. Look at the next one. Finally, and most interestingly, if you look at the three cloud service providers, you're going to see amongst that business vertical, cloud service is the fastest growing in the last 2, 3, 4 years. That's the major impact of generative AI. And of course, remember, the demand is still very high for Gen AI. So Gen AI is going to have a very huge impact in cloud computing. So this is going to be something to think about or look into when you map out your next steps and strategies. But then imagine when we have full-blown sovereign cloud and full-blown super intelligence. So cloud is going to be one of the biggest things. Remember, without cloud computing, we wouldn't have had smartphones.